This session is called Missional Environments. In that previous session, we talked about missional relationships and having missional intentionality in those relationships, but I want to say more in this session about missional environments. There's a lot of different relational environments around us all the time. Whether that's sports or outdoors or parks or beaches or hobbies, school events, work projects, coffee shops, restaurants. People are living a lot of life around us in all these relational spaces, okay? So many times churches think to be on mission or to become more missional, more fruitful in these ways, they've got to add a bunch of things to their schedule, start a bunch of new things. It's not that. It's not a bunch of new programs or organizing a bunch of new events. It's just being intentional in the relational environments where we're already living life, okay? People around us all over our city are already doing these things. They've already scheduled the programs and the events and the activities. They like doing them, which is why they're doing them, okay? So these relational things are happening around us all the time, and we're doing many of those same things. We're going to parks and restaurants and coffee shops and school and work, and so we're in these relational spaces too. So again, the issue is us not adding more to our busy schedules, but bringing intentionality to the things we're already doing and the people around us are already doing. Okay, I want to focus specifically with the rest of the time on one of these that is really important, I believe, and that's the relational environment of eating. Okay, we do it every day. We do it many times every day, usually. The people around us do it every day. They do it many times every day, okay? So it's very consistent. Everybody, every day is eating, okay? Guess what? Jesus loved this too. The book of Luke specifically is filled with stories of Jesus eating, but eating with intentionality, eating for the sake of mission, eating towards the goal of building trust with lost people. We see this in Luke 5, and Luke 7, and Luke 14, and Luke 15, and Luke 19, again and again and again. So much so that in Luke 7:34 it says, "The Son of Man came eating and drinking." What a cool, powerful, encouraging statement and verse. The Son of Man came eating and drinking. It was a high priority, something he did a lot. But it says he was eating and drinking with lost people. It's how he was often becoming a friend of sinners. Well, that should be good news to us. It means that we can be on mission every day in many different ways, in many different places, at the table with people around us. Because the table is all around us every day. It's at home, your kitchen table, but it's also at work, at the lunchroom table, or at school at the lunchroom table, or at the park at the picnic table, or at the sporting event, at the hot dog stand, tables all around us all the time. People engaging in food and enjoying food and living life around food and relating around food. So Jesus desires for us to enter into that with intentionality, to invite people to our tables or to go to their tables and eat with them, build trust with them, do what we talked about in the last session, over a hot dog, over a coffee, over a good burrito, whatever it is, to ask good questions, to be a good listener, get to know their story, build trust, talk about your life and your story, introduce them to Jesus in that way. So we speak about Jesus as we eat, we model life with Jesus as we eat, and we consistently come around the table as Jesus did with lost people to invite them into the kingdom. So with your small group, discuss this, pray about it, make a plan.